Hello Sagittarius, welcome back, welcome if you're new. So we're going to jump straight into your reading today, and we do have questions at the end, so if you'd like to ask a question, so it can be a yes, no, maybe answer to this question, get it in your mind while I'm doing the reading. If not, I will have like a chance for you can pause the video at the end if you wanted to, so you can ask the pendulum a question and it'll be yes, no answer. Yes, no answer. Maybe answer. So let's get into your reading today, Sagittarius. So I'll let you know now so that you can prepare. Let's see, Sagittarius. What's going on for Saggies? Sagittarius. What's going on for Sagittarius? We have trickery. We have dissipate. This came out in reverse, so take it in reverse. Dissipating in reverse. See what else there is. We also have here joy. Bottom of the deck, we have guilt. Some of you, you're working through some guilty consciousness here. You might feel bound to it. There might be some addictions involved in this. I'm just saying it as it is. For some of you, drinking. That's okay. You might feel bound to something you feel guilty about. I do feel like your mind's been playing tricks on you here, though, Sagittarius. You know, this is the ego speaking, I'm feeling. Ego. Hello. Ego is there literally to protect you. And it can feel like, you know, it's scary. Some of you might be feeling guilty because you've been treated a certain way. And I feel like you're coming out of dissipating. For some of you, this is dissipating. Is it really distracting yourself from the situation? You stopped distracting yourself from the situation. I feel like you're dealing with it. You're dealing with some guilt. And you are moving into a more state of joy. Or suggestion to do so. We'll have a look at your card, Sagittarius. Let's see, Sagittarius. There's something about your ego was hanging on to something, though. You might have just been working through this guilt here, or this situation, whatever this is to you. So let's see. Sagittarius, what is in your past position for Sagittarius? In the past, we have here the Knight of Cups. Oh, that one. Let's see what's going on in your present, Sagittarius. And you have the Three of Wands. Yeah. Perfect. And let's see what's in your potential future for Sagittarius. We have the Hierophant. Love that. So let's clarify that Knight of Cups for you, Sagittarius, in your past position. We have the Hanged Man. Okay. This makes so much sense already, Sagittarius. Let's see why that Three of Wands is here, Sagittarius, in your present position. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And let's see why the Hierophant is here in your potential future. We have the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. There you are, Saggy. Beautiful to see you there in your own energies. I do feel like with this trickery, this is you waiting on some illumination from a person here, and Knight of Cups. That knight in shining, somebody who came in, possibly loved, bombed you, you know, somebody that you were interested in here. I feel like your mind's sort of playing tricks on you a little bit here with this connection, whatever this is to you. I'm going to further clarify that Knight of Cups and the Hanged Man, please. You've been waiting possibly on communication from this person. Because I feel like this is what your mind's sort of tricking you into believing, why haven't I heard from this person? I feel like you've been waiting for this person, because it's dissipating in reverse. It's like you've been waiting for this person to maybe communicate with you. And now I'm feeling like you're actually turning around and being like, well, I've got some work to do here. So some of you, I'm feeling like you're working on, you know, with the Eight of Pentacles coming out, this is working on your life stuff, maybe a job here, working on your own self. And you're getting, you are moving forward here. It's like you're taking the actions now that you need to take. You know, you're taking that fire with you with this Queen of Wands. She's like, whoop, see you later. She takes action, you know, which is leading you to your joy. So let's clarify that Three of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. We have the World. So this is like that new beginning. You're starting a new beginning here. You've been looking at the shadow aspects for some of you, and it's like you're starting now to see the light. You're like, okay, well, I know which way I need to go now. And I feel like it's working on yourself here, Sagittarius. You're not waiting for this person anymore to give you the communication that your ego wants you to have. Like, it's like your ego sort of saying, well, I need this communication so I can have closure. But I feel like, you know, it wasn't going to bring you closure. Like you've decided yourself, like you took it, maybe taking this into your own hands and being like, well, you know, for some of you, I feel like you're letting go of the control of, you know, I need this closure from this person through communication in the physical. I feel like you're giving that to yourself so that you can have this new beginning. I feel like you're not waiting around anymore, Sagittarius, which is brilliant. So let's clarify that Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles, because I do feel like there is something's coming in here, coming in as a page, right, which can be quite immature for some, like it can be, but it's like a small offer, I'm feeling like. So let's see, let's clarify that Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles, please. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So I feel like you're starting to recognise what you need to do for yourself. And I feel like you're starting small. We also have the Strength here as well. So Angel of Strength. I feel like once you get more into, you know, working on, I feel like this is working on, you're gaining the knowledge that you need in order to move forward here, regardless of what happens with this person here in particular. This is like building on your self-esteem, your confidence. You're taking the small steps. I feel like this is you building the small steps towards you becoming the person that you want to be, taking the actions that you need to do. Because we do have the Chariot underneath here. They're showing us the Chariot, so we're there. So I do feel like you're moving into a more stable place with yourself. So you're finding the joy in life right now. Finding the joy in life right now is going to lead you to joy. So it's having the strength to work through that and keep giving to yourself in a better way. So let me get you some more cards here, Sagittarius. All right then. So we have here the thread. So this is something that you have been connected to here, Sagittarius. This could have been a strong connection that you felt here with this thread card coming out. I do read these intuitively, so I'm just getting what I'm getting. But I do feel like with this thread, it's like you felt like you were connected with this person in some sort of way, and you felt like this could have been your happiness, your fulfillment. And I feel like your ego was really trying to find closure in the situation so that you can move forward. But it's like you've got to cut that thread, and I feel like that's what you're doing. We have here, what's that say? Anima Mundi. If you want to look this up, I'm going to show you it so you can Google it if you want to. Anima Mundi. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to get what I'm getting off it because I read it intuitively. Let's see. I do feel like you're seeing the truth in the matter. It's like you're recognising your own self-worth here. This is also moving into something. It's like you're recognising how special you are for some of you. What is that in the middle? Some of you might be meditating because it is like a meditating Buddha thing there in the middle. I do feel like for some of you are meditating on things. It's like you're starting to take yourself into account more, and you know now what you need to do to help you get through these situations a lot quicker. For some of you, you know that you've got work to do on yourself. We always do, but I feel like you're not keeping yourself stuck to this situation anymore. So let's see, Sagittarius. What else is coming on Sagittarius? We also have here the Ocean. So again, I'm feeling like there is some shadow aspects and, you know, the light aspects that are coming in. I feel like the light's actually overtaking the darkness right now, because it looks like the ocean of the emotion is like a little bit less than that big ball of light that's coming in for you. You know, I feel like you're starting to recognize like that yin and yang of life, really. You know, you're starting to recognize that, you know, we're gonna have good days and bad days, but you finding the joy in your present moment. You're finding the joy in what life has to offer, and it's taking small steps because you're gaining the knowledge that you've needed. You keep gaining knowledge. On Sagittariuses are like notoriously looking for knowledge. We look for that shit. And we usually find it. You're gaining the knowledge that you need in order to take the steps towards what you need to do for yourself, which is awesome. It's going to lead you in the right direction. You just need to have the strength to keep going with that. We also have here the riddle on the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like for some of you, you keep trying to untangle yourself, which is not a bad thing. But I feel like it's like them cycles, you try to untangle, it's like you've untangled yourself from the riddles, really. You're trying to untangle your mind for some of you. I'm feeling with this card, it's not a bad card to have, or the suggestion to do so. It's untangling what has been, how the way that you speak to yourself. I'm feeling here, Sagittarius. That's been coming up a lot lately in every reading, really, that I've had. I go pretty deep. So it's really untangling yourself, the riddle of life, really. But it's like we'll always be constantly unriddling ourselves. So let's get some advice here, Sagittarius. We have here the cosmic heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So I do feel like for some of you, if you want this person back, if this is like having that self-concept in order, getting yourself in order to manifest it. If you want this person back or a new beginning, it's like I feel like you need to devote yourself to yourself, and the more that you give to yourself is the more that it's like, you know, you can have exactly what you want. And a lot of people do use manifest like affirmations and things like that. I use affirmations in my life as well. It helps me. I get, you know, it's good stuff. I love it. But I do feel like you just need to keep going with being devoted to yourself as well. And with the cosmic heart, it's like you sort of, you know, it does come from the heart space. Love is the highest frequency on this planet. And when we get into that love state for ourselves, you can watch how things change when you change your self-concept on yourself and get into that higher vibration and allow things to come in as they should. Like, the craziest things happen. So let's see. We have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls calling support. So for some of you, I do feel like, you know, you might need some help when it comes to this. The self-work that you're doing. Or, you know, whether you're looking for a new job or, you know, business opportunities, things like that. It's like you might need to call in support to help you through this, whether it be professional or whether it be friends and family. So let's get some more advice for you here, Sagittarius. We have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study higher, learning. Again, this is about learning about you. And it's like you're having a lot of growth right now because you're allowing yourself to go through the lessons that you need to. I feel like you're learning the lesson from this, and then it's like you're sort of grown. You're grown with it, with life pretty much, which is not a bad thing. I feel like you're gaining a lot of knowledge from somewhere. It's either something, someone. You're getting a lot of knowledge here, Sagittarius, which ain't bad. We have perspective on the bottom of the deck. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. And I feel like you're starting to get common ground here, Sagittarius, so it's advice to do so. It's like, you know, the ego does have its moments, and it is just there to protect us. And I feel like when you actually take a step back and just look at yourself and your actions, and, you know, we can't excuse somebody else's actions. that's on them. But we can give ourselves that, you know, that little boost and be like, do you know what? We've got this, regardless. So, Sagittarius, think of that question that's on your mind. Get it in your mind. Pause the video if you need to, if you haven't thought of it yet. And we're going to ask the pendulum what the answer is to your question for Sagittarius. Well, that is a yes. Thank you so much. So, thank you so much for joining me here, Sagittarius. I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.